Ladies and gentlemen, think of success as a seed. You don't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. No, you cultivate it, you nurture it, you water it, and you give it sunlight. Success is no different. It grows when you prepare the soil of your mind, the habits of your day, and the vision of your life. Many people make the mistake of running after success like it's out there waiting to be caught. But success isn't found, it's created. It's drawn to you like a magnet when you commit to personal growth, discipline, and value creation. Here's the key if you want to attract success. You must first become attractive to it. And how do you do that? Let me break it down. Success begins in the mind. Before you achieve anything tangible, it must first take shape as an idea, a belief, a vision in your mental world. You see, your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. Everything you do, every decision you make, and every action you take are influenced by the way you think. If you truly want to attract success, you must first master the most powerful tool you have, your mindset. Why is the mind so important? Because it acts as the filter through which you view the world. Two people can face the same situation, but their outcomes will differ greatly depending on how they perceive and process that experience. A person with a limited mindset might see obstacles and quit, while a person with an empowered mindset will see the same obstacles as opportunities to grow and press forward. The difference isn't in the circumstances, it's in the mindset. The world doesn't change for us, we change how we respond to the world. If you allow doubt, fear, and negativity to dominate your thoughts, those emotions will shape your actions and eventually your outcomes. But if you fill your mind with belief, confidence, and a sense of purpose, you will act in alignment with those thoughts and attract outcomes that reflect them. This is why mastering your mindset is non-negotiable. It's the foundation upon which success is built. Mastering your mindset begins with awareness. Many of us go through life operating on autopilot, letting years of conditioning and external influences dictate our thoughts. But to change your mindset, you must first pay attention to it. Take a moment to observe your internal dialogue. What do you say to yourself when no one else is around? Are your thoughts filled with self-doubt, or do they reflect encouragement and possibility? This awareness is the first step to change, because you cannot fix what you don't recognize. Once you become aware of your thoughts, you need to consciously redirect them. It's not enough to simply identify negative thinking, you must replace it with empowering beliefs. This doesn't mean lying to yourself or pretending everything is perfect when it isn't. It means choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. For example, instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," reframe it to, "I'm not good at this yet, but I can improve that single word," yet carries a powerful implication: growth is possible. And growth is the essence of success. Visualization is another key tool for mastering your mindset. The mind works in pictures, and what you repeatedly visualize becomes imprinted in your subconscious. Successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders all understand this principle. They don't just dream of their goals, they see them clearly in their mind's eye. They imagine the details, the sights, the sounds, the feelings of accomplishment. Visualization isn't just daydreaming, it's mental rehearsal. When you consistently visualize your success, you train your mind to believe it's achievable. And when your mind believes it, your actions will follow. But mastering your mindset doesn't mean ignoring reality. Challenges, setbacks, and failures are inevitable on the journey to success. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is how they interpret these experiences. A person with a growth-oriented mindset understands that failure isn't final, it's feedback. It's a chance to learn, adapt, and improve. Instead of saying, "This didn't work, so I'll give up," they ask, "What can I learn from this, and how can I try again?" They embrace the process, knowing that every stumble is a step closer to their goals. The company you keep also plays a critical role in shaping your mindset. You've likely heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you surround yourself with pessimistic, complacent individuals, their negativity will influence your thoughts. But if you spend time with people who inspire you, challenge you, and encourage your growth, their energy will elevate your own. Seek out mentors, peers, and friends who reflect the kind of mindset you want to cultivate. Success leaves clues, and being around successful, driven individuals can help you adopt their ways of thinking. Another essential aspect of mastering your mindset is gratitude. It's easy to focus on what's missing or what's going wrong in your life. But when you shift your focus to what you already have, you create a sense of abundance. Gratitude rewires your brain to notice the positives, which in turn attracts more opportunities and success. Start each day by listing a few things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand, small blessings, or just as meaningful. This practice trains your mind to focus on the good, which strengthens your ability to stay positive in challenging times. Remember that mastering your mindset is not a one-time event. It's a daily practice. Just as a garden requires regular watering and weeding, your mind needs constant nurturing. Read books that inspire you. Listen to podcasts or speeches that challenge your thinking. Meditate to quiet the noise and focus your thoughts. Whatever tools work for you, use them consistently. The more you invest in your mindset, the stronger it becomes. Your mindset is the starting point of all success. It shapes your beliefs, drives your actions, and ultimately determines your results. When you master your mindset, you unlock the power to transform your life. So guard your thoughts, nurture them, and align them with your vision of success. Because the truth is, you don't just attract success, you become it. Success is not achieved through occasional bursts of effort. It's the result of consistent habits practiced over time. Your habits shape your life, and if you want to attract success, you must first develop habits that align with the person you aspire to become. Habits are powerful because they work in the background, subtly influencing your behavior without requiring constant effort or thought. They are the invisible force that can either propel you toward greatness or hold you back from reaching your potential. To develop winning habits, you must first understand the immense impact they have on every aspect of your life. When we talk about habits, it's easy to underestimate their significance because they seem small in the moment. Waking up an hour earlier, reading for 30 minutes a day, or dedicating 10 minutes to journaling may not appear life-changing at first glance. But habits are like compound interest. They build upon themselves over time. The small, disciplined actions you take each day compound into extraordinary results. This compounding effect works both positively and negatively. Positive habits move you closer to success, while negative habits slowly pull you away from it. The key is to identify which habits serve you and which ones don't, then take intentional steps to cultivate the right ones. Developing winning habits starts with clarity about your goals. You need to know what you're working toward because your habits should align with your vision for success. If you're aiming to build a thriving business, your habits should reflect actions that support that goal: networking, learning new skills, and dedicating time to strategic thinking. If your goal is improved health, then habits like regular exercise, mindful eating, and getting enough rest are essential. Without a clear vision, it's easy to adopt habits that feel productive in the short term but don't contribute to your long-term success. Once you're clear on your goals, the next step is to focus on small, manageable actions that you can sustain over time. Many people fall into the trap of trying to make drastic changes all at once, only to burn out and revert to their old ways. Winning habits are built incrementally. Start small, but stay consistent. For example, if you want to become a morning person, begin by setting your alarm just 10 minutes earlier each day until you've reached your desired wake-up time. These small steps may seem insignificant, but they create momentum. Over time, they become automatic, requiring little conscious effort. Accountability is another critical factor in developing winning habits. It's easy to make promises to yourself, but it's equally easy to break them when no one is watching. Find ways to hold yourself accountable, whether through a trusted friend, a mentor, or even a written journal where you track your progress. Sharing your goals and habits with someone who will encourage and challenge you can make all the difference. When you know someone else is invested in your success, you're less likely to give up when things get tough. Winning habits often require letting go of old routines that no longer serve you. Breaking bad habits can be challenging because they're often deeply ingrained in your behavior. However, every time you choose to replace a negative habit with a positive one, you're rewiring your brain for success.
This process requires patience and persistence. For instance, if you're accustomed to spending hours mindlessly scrolling through your phone, you can replace that time with reading, journaling, or engaging in meaningful conversations.
It may feel uncomfortable at first, but over time, the new habit becomes your default behavior. Consistency is the backbone of habit formation. Many people start strong but falter after a few days or weeks because they lack the discipline to stick with their new habits. To build consistency, focus on creating a routine that integrates your habits seamlessly into your daily life. Habits are easier to maintain when they are tied to existing behaviors. For example, if you want to start meditating, pair it with something you already do, like brushing your teeth. After brushing, spend 5 minutes meditating. This technique, known as habit stacking, helps you build new habits by anchoring them to established ones. Another essential aspect of developing winning habits is celebrating your progress. Success isn't just about the end result, it's about the journey. Each time you stick to a positive habit, acknowledge your effort and the progress you've made. These small celebrations reinforce the behavior and keep you motivated. It could be as simple as giving yourself a mental high five or treating yourself to something special after hitting a milestone. Positive reinforcement makes habits more enjoyable and sustainable over the long term. Your environment also plays a significant role in shaping your habits. The spaces you inhabit and the people you surround yourself with can either support or hinder your progress. If your goal is to read more, make books easily accessible by placing them in visible locations. If you're trying to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious options and remove tempting junk food. Similarly, spend time with individuals who inspire and encourage you to adopt the habits that lead to success. When your environment aligns with your goals, it becomes much easier to stick to your habits. Remember that setbacks are a natural part of the process. No one is perfect, and there will be days when you miss a workout, skip a study session, or fall back into an old habit. The key is not to let these moments derail your progress. Instead, treat them as opportunities to learn and recommit to your habits. Success isn't about never failing, it's about always getting back up and moving forward. Winning habits are the foundation of a successful life. They shape your character, fuel your growth, and guide your actions toward your goals. When you commit to developing habits that align with your vision, you set yourself on a path to attract the success you desire. Over time, these habits will transform not only your results, but also the person you become. And in the end, that transformation is the true measure of success. At the heart of attracting success lies a universal principle: the more value you create for others, the more value you will receive in return. Success is not about what you get, it's about what you give. When you focus on adding value to others, you become indispensable, admired, and sought after. This principle holds true in every aspect of life, whether in business, relationships, or personal growth. Adding value is not just a strategy, it's a mindset and a way of living that transforms the way you approach the world. The idea of adding value begins with a shift in perspective. Too often, people approach opportunities with a "what's in it for me" mentality. They look for ways to benefit themselves without considering how they can contribute to others. While this approach may bring short-term gains, it rarely leads to lasting success. True success is built on relationships, trust, and a reputation for being someone who genuinely cares about others. When you prioritize serving others, you attract opportunities, resources, and connections that far exceed anything you could achieve by focusing solely on yourself. Adding value means identifying the needs and desires of others and finding ways to meet them. It requires empathy, the ability to see the world through someone else's eyes, and a willingness to put their interests ahead of your own. This doesn't mean neglecting your own goals or becoming a doormat. Rather, it means understanding that by helping others succeed, you inevitably position yourself for success. For example, in a professional setting, you might take the time to understand your colleagues' challenges and offer solutions or support that make their work easier. In doing so, you not only contribute to their success, but also build goodwill and trust, which often lead to reciprocal benefits. One of the most powerful ways to add value is by solving problems. The world is full of challenges, big and small, and people are always looking for someone who can provide solutions. If you can position yourself as a problem solver, you become an asset to everyone around you. This applies whether you're an entrepreneur addressing a gap in the market or an employee identifying inefficiencies in the workplace. When you approach situations with a proactive attitude and a determination to add value, you set yourself apart as someone who makes things better. Adding value doesn't always require grand gestures or significant resources. Sometimes the simplest acts have the most profound impact. Offering a listening ear, sharing a piece of advice, or providing encouragement can be incredibly valuable to someone who is struggling. The key is to be present and attentive, to recognize what others need, and to respond with generosity. People remember how you make them feel, and when you consistently make others feel supported and valued, you build relationships that stand the test of time. Another important aspect of adding value is delivering excellence in everything you do. Whether it's completing a project, providing a service, or fulfilling a commitment, strive to exceed expectations. Excellence speaks for itself and creates a lasting impression. When you consistently deliver more than what is asked of you, you build a reputation for reliability and quality. This reputation becomes your personal brand, attracting opportunities and success naturally. People gravitate toward those who go the extra mile because they know they can count on them. Adding value also involves sharing your knowledge and skills. Everyone has something unique to offer, whether it's expertise in a particular field, a creative talent, or a wealth of life experience. When you freely share what you know, you empower others to grow and succeed. Teaching, mentoring, or simply offering guidance are powerful ways to add value. The beauty of sharing knowledge is that it doesn't diminish your own, it multiplies. The more you help others learn and improve, the more they will see you as a valuable resource and ally. It's also worth noting that adding value is not about expecting immediate returns. The benefits of this approach often come in unexpected ways and at unexpected times. You may not see the impact of your efforts right away, but over time, the seeds you plant will bear fruit. This requires patience and trust in the process. Success doesn't always follow a straight line, but when you focus on consistently adding value, you create a foundation that ensures it will come back to you in some form. Adding value is especially powerful because it creates a ripple effect. When you help one person, they are more likely to pay it forward and help someone else. This ripple effect amplifies the impact of your actions, creating a positive chain reaction that extends far beyond your initial effort. Imagine the profound influence you can have if every interaction you have leaves someone better off than they were before. This is the essence of creating value, not just for the individual, but for the world. Adding value is about contribution. It's about recognizing that your success is intertwined with the success of others. The more you give, the more you grow, not just in material wealth, but in character, relationships, and personal fulfillment. When you make it your mission to add value in every interaction, you not only attract success, you create a life of purpose and meaning. Success, then, is not a destination, but a natural byproduct of a life spent lifting others and making the world a better place. Success is rarely achieved overnight. It's not the result of a single brilliant idea or one lucky break. Instead, it's the outcome of consistent effort and unwavering resilience over time. If you want to attract success, you must be willing to put in the work, day after day, even when progress seems slow or obstacles appear insurmountable. Consistency and resilience are the twin pillars that support the bridge to your goals, and mastering them is essential to reaching the heights you aspire to. Consistency is the act of showing up every day, regardless of circumstances. It's about committing to the process and doing the small, seemingly insignificant tasks that, over time, build momentum toward your ultimate objective. Think of an artist creating a masterpiece. Each brushstroke alone may appear minor, but together they create something extraordinary. Similarly, every action you take, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of your success. The key is to stay the course, even when results are not immediately visible. One of the greatest challenges to consistency is the human tendency to seek immediate gratification. In today's fast-paced world, we're conditioned to expect instant results. We want to lose weight after one workout, master a skill after one lesson, or achieve financial success after one good idea. But success doesn't work that way. It requires patience and a willingness to delay gratification. Every great achievement is the result of countless hours of effort, practice, and persistence. When you understand this, you can embrace the journey and trust that your consistency will pay off in time. Resilience, on the other hand, is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep going in the face of adversity. No matter how consistent you are, life will throw challenges your way. There will be moments when things don't go as planned, when progress feels painfully slow, or when failure seems inevitable. Resilience is what keeps you moving forward during these times. It's the inner strength that allows you to rise after every fall, learn from your mistakes, and adapt to changing circumstances. Building resilience starts with your mindset. You must believe that challenges are not barriers but stepping stones. Every setback carries a lesson, and every failure is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Resilient people don't view obstacles as signs to give up, they see them as tests of their determination. This shift in perspective is crucial because it turns every hardship into a valuable experience. When you embrace resilience, you develop a mindset that no setback is permanent and no challenge is insurmountable. Consistency and resilience go hand in hand. Consistency ensures that you're putting in the effort every day, while resilience ensures that you don't give up when the effort becomes difficult. Together, they create a powerful formula for success. Imagine a runner training for a marathon. Consistency means they run regularly, building their endurance step by step. Resilience means they push through the tough runs, the aching muscles, and the moments of doubt. Without consistency, they would never build the stamina to complete the race. Without resilience, they would quit at the first sign of discomfort. To stay consistent and resilient, it's important to have a clear vision of your goals. When you know exactly what you're working toward, it becomes easier to stay motivated and push through challenges. Your vision acts as a guiding light, reminding you of why you started and what you're striving to achieve. Write down your goals, visualize your success, and revisit these reminders often. They will serve as a source of inspiration when the journey feels difficult. Another crucial element is discipline. Motivation may get you started, but discipline keeps you going. There will be days when you don't feel like putting in the work, days when distractions, fatigue, or self-doubt threaten to derail you. Discipline is what allows you to show up anyway. It's the ability to act in alignment with your goals, even when your emotions tell you otherwise. Cultivating discipline takes practice, but the more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Support systems also play a vital role in maintaining consistency and resilience. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your vision. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or a community of like-minded individuals, having a support network can make all the difference. They will encourage you when you're struggling, celebrate your wins, and hold you accountable to your commitments. Success is never a solo journey, and the right people can help you stay on track. It's also essential to celebrate progress along the way. Consistency and resilience can feel exhausting if you're always focused on how far you still have to go. Take time to acknowledge and appreciate how far you've come. Each milestone, no matter how small, is a testament to your dedication and effort. Celebrating these moments not only boosts your morale, but also reinforces the habits that are leading you to success. Remember that both consistency and resilience are skills that can be developed over time. No one is born with endless discipline or unshakable determination. These qualities are cultivated through practice and perseverance. Start small and build gradually. Commit to one consistent action each day and focus on overcoming one challenge at a time. As you build these habits, they will become second nature, empowering you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. Success is not reserved for the most talented, the smartest, or the luckiest. It belongs to those who are willing to show up every day and keep going no matter what. By staying consistent and resilient, you align yourself with the very essence of success. You become the person who doesn't just dream of greatness, but works tirelessly to make it a reality. And when you commit to this path, the success doesn't just become a possibility, it becomes inevitable. Success is not a fixed destination, it's a dynamic journey that requires constant growth and the willingness to adapt. In a rapidly changing world, those who thrive are the ones who embrace the mindset of continuous learning and remain flexible in the face of uncertainty. Growth and adaptability are not just desirable traits, they are essential to attracting success. To grow is to evolve, and to adapt is to remain relevant in an ever-shifting landscape. Together, these qualities create a foundation for sustained achievement and fulfillment. Embracing growth starts with the understanding that you are never a finished product. No matter how skilled, knowledgeable, or accomplished you become, there is always room to improve. The most successful people share a common trait: they are lifelong learners. They approach every experience, every conversation, and every challenge as an opportunity to grow. This mindset requires humility, as it involves acknowledging that you don't know everything and being open to learning from others, even when their perspectives differ from your own. When you commit to growth, you step into a world of endless possibilities, where each day brings new chances to refine your skills, expand your understanding, and unlock your potential. To embrace growth, it's important to step outside your comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen when you stick to what's familiar and safe. It happens when you take risks, try new things, and challenge yourself in ways that stretch your capabilities. This might mean pursuing a new skill, taking on a challenging project, or seeking feedback that pushes you to improve. While stepping outside your comfort zone can be uncomfortable, it's in these moments of discomfort that true growth occurs. Each time you push yourself beyond your limits, you discover new strengths and build the resilience needed to tackle even greater challenges in the future. Another critical aspect of growth is the willingness to learn from failure. Failure is often seen as something to be avoided, but in reality, it's one of the most valuable teachers you will ever encounter. Every setback carries a lesson, and every mistake is an opportunity to learn. When you embrace failure as a natural part of the journey, you remove its power to hold you back. Instead of fearing failure, you begin to see it as a stepping stone toward success. This shift in perspective is transformative because it allows you to take bold actions without being paralyzed by the fear of making mistakes. Adaptability, on the other hand, is the ability to adjust to new circumstances and remain effective despite changes in the environment. In a world where technology evolves at lightning speed and industries are constantly being disrupted, adaptability is no longer optional, it's a necessity. Those who cling to the way things have always been are quickly left behind, while those who embrace change and find ways to navigate it thrive. Adaptability requires a mindset of curiosity and openness, as well as the willingness to let go of old habits and approaches that no longer serve you. One of the keys to adaptability is staying attuned to trends and shifts in your environment. Whether it's changes in your industry, advancements in technology, or evolving societal norms, being aware of what's happening around you allows you to anticipate and respond to change effectively. This doesn't mean you need to chase every trend or abandon your core values, but it does mean being proactive in understanding how changes might impact you and finding ways to leverage them to your advantage. For example, if you're a business owner, staying ahead of technological advancements can help you streamline operations and deliver better value to your customers. Adaptability also requires flexibility in your thinking. Too often, people become attached to a specific way of doing things or a particular plan for achieving their goals. While having a plan is important, it's equally important to recognize when that plan needs to change. Rigidity can be a barrier to success because it prevents you from seeing alternative paths or opportunities. By remaining flexible and open to new ideas, you increase your ability to navigate challenges and seize opportunities that others might overlook. Growth and adaptability are deeply interconnected because growth often necessitates change. As you acquire new skills, expand your knowledge, and gain experience, you may find that your goals, priorities, or strategies need to evolve. This is not a sign of failure, but of progress. The person you are today is not the person you were 5 years ago, and the person you'll be 5 years from now will be different still. Embracing this evolution allows you to align your actions with your current values and aspirations, ensuring that you remain on a path that feels meaningful and authentic. To cultivate growth and adaptability, it's important to surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. The individuals you spend the most time with have a profound influence on your mindset and behavior. Seek out mentors, colleagues, and friends who embody the qualities you wish to develop, those who are curious, innovative, and open-minded. These relationships can provide valuable insights, feedback, and encouragement as you navigate your journey of growth. At the same time, be mindful of those who resist change or discourage your efforts to evolve, as their negativity can hinder your progress. Another way to embrace growth and adaptability is by adopting a mindset of experimentation. View your journey as a series of experiments rather than a rigid plan. Try new approaches, test different strategies, and be willing to pivot when something isn't working. This mindset not only fosters creativity, but also reduces the pressure to get everything right on the first try. When you treat life as an experiment, every outcome, whether it's a success or a failure, becomes a source of valuable information that guides your next steps. It's also important to prioritize self-reflection as part of your growth process. Taking the time to evaluate your experiences, assess your progress, and identify areas for improvement helps you stay aligned with your goals and adapt to changing circumstances. Reflection allows you to celebrate your wins, learn from your setbacks, and gain clarity about your next steps. This practice can be as simple as journaling your thoughts, meditating, or having regular check-ins with yourself to assess your journey. Finally, remember that growth and adaptability are not about perfection, they are about progress. There will be times when you feel stuck, moments when change feels overwhelming, and days when growth seems slow. During these times, it's essential to be patient with yourself and trust the process. Growth is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you are capable of becoming. By committing to continuous growth and remaining adaptable in the face of change, you position yourself not only to attract success, but to sustain it for the long term. When you embrace growth and adaptability, you unlock your potential to thrive in any situation. You become someone who is not only capable of achieving great things, but also resilient enough to weather challenges and flexible enough to seize opportunities. Success is not about staying the same, it's about evolving into the best version of yourself. And when you commit to that evolution, you don't just attract success, you create it. So my friends, I leave you with this: you don't need to chase success like a butterfly. Instead, work on yourself, master your mindset, build habits, serve others, persist, and keep your vision alive. When you do this, success will have no choice but to find you. Success will come knocking at your door, not because you begged for it, but because you became the person it was searching for all along. Go out there and attract success. The world is waiting for you to shine. Thank you.